Let's talk about a hormone that controls far more than your period, mood, or fertility. Estrogen affects how your brain thinks, how your skin ages, how your bones stay strong, and even how you handle stress. But here's the surprising truth: estrogen isn't one simple hormone that just goes up or down. It's a system. And when that system gets out of balance, your body lets you know through symptoms like fatigue, bloating, brain fog, mood swings, and even stubborn weight gain that refuses to budge no matter how healthy you eat. Yet most women are told that's just hormones. No, it's not just hormones. It's a communication problem inside your body, and the good news is it can be fixed once you understand how estrogen really works. Estrogen is often talked about as the female hormone, but that label barely scratches the surface. You have several types of estrogen: estradiol, estrone, and estriol. Each one plays a different role depending on your age and life stage. Estradiol is the strongest and most active form during your reproductive years. Estrone becomes more dominant after menopause, and estriol is the gentler form your body produces during pregnancy. These hormones don't just control your menstrual cycle. They influence brain chemistry, bone density, cholesterol levels, and even how your body uses fat for energy. That's why when estrogen dips, many women notice mood changes, sleep issues, or even joint pain. Estrogen literally helps regulate the communication between your brain and your body's systems. Estrogen balance isn't about having a certain number or level on a blood test. It's about how estrogen interacts with other hormones, especially progesterone and cortisol. Think of estrogen as the accelerator pedal and progesterone as the brakes. When those two are in sync, your cycle feels steady, your mood is even, and your energy rises and falls naturally through the month. But if estrogen gets too strong compared to progesterone, you can experience what's called estrogen dominance. That doesn't necessarily mean you have too much estrogen. It can also mean you don't have enough progesterone to keep it balanced. The symptoms can look like PMS, breast tenderness, bloating, headaches, or heavy cycles. In severe cases, it can even contribute to conditions like fibroids or endometriosis. Here's where it gets really fascinating and where many people go wrong. Your body doesn't just make estrogen. It also has to detoxify and eliminate it. This happens mostly in your liver, which breaks down estrogen into compounds that can either be helpful or harmful. There are three main estrogen pathways. One pathway produces a neutral, protective form of estrogen that supports tissue health. Another creates a slightly more reactive form that's still manageable. And the third pathway creates a more aggressive form that can overstimulate cells if it builds up. Your body's goal is to keep the protective pathway dominant. What influences which pathway wins? Things like liver function, fiber intake, and certain nutrients such as B vitamins, magnesium, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cabbage, and kale. If your liver is overloaded with alcohol, processed foods, or synthetic chemicals from skincare and plastics, it can efficiently clear estrogen. That buildup can increase symptoms like irritability, bloating, or heavy cycles. Most people don't realize their gut plays a huge role in estrogen balance. Inside your gut lives a community of bacteria called the estrobolome. These bacteria help determine how much estrogen stays in your system and how much gets excreted. If your gut bacteria are healthy, they help break down and remove excess estrogen. But if you have an imbalance from antibiotics, low fiber intake, or chronic stress, certain bacteria can actually cause estrogen to be recycled back into your bloodstream. That means even if your ovaries and liver are doing their jobs, your gut can still sabotage the balance. One way to support this system is to feed those beneficial bacteria. Adding diverse fibers from vegetables, fruits, oats, and seeds helps those microbes thrive. When your gut functions well, your body naturally regulates estrogen more efficiently without needing supplements or extreme diets. Now, let's talk about something every woman deals with: stress. Your body produces cortisol, your main stress hormone, whenever you're under pressure, emotionally or physically. Here's the catch: your body uses the same raw materials to make cortisol as it does to make progesterone. So when stress is constant, your body will prioritize cortisol production over progesterone. That leaves estrogen unbalanced and can trigger mood swings, irritability, and even skipped periods. The solution isn't just reduce stress, because that's easier said than done. It's about building small recovery habits. Something as simple as breathing exercises before bed, a morning walk in sunlight, or even improving sleep quality can lower cortisol production. Over time, that frees up your body's resources to restore normal hormone rhythms. Your diet directly affects hormone metabolism. Certain foods can support your liver and gut, helping your body break down estrogen properly. For instance, foods rich in fiber bind to estrogen in your digestive tract, allowing it to be excreted instead of reabsorbed. Cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower and Brussels sprouts contain compounds that help your liver favor the protective estrogen pathway. Healthy fats like olive oil, walnuts, and avocado provide the building blocks for balanced hormone production. And here's something most people overlook: your body needs enough protein to make and transport hormones effectively. When protein intake is too low, hormone synthesis slows down, and your body may rely more on stress hormones to get through the day. If you notice consistent symptoms like worsening PMS, night sweats, or changes in your cycle, it's your body's way of signaling an imbalance. You don't have to guess what's happening. Simple lab tests can show how your body is metabolizing estrogen and whether your liver or gut might be involved. Working with a healthcare provider who understands hormone testing can help you pinpoint the root cause. Sometimes, balancing estrogen isn't about adding anything. It's about removing what's overloading your system, whether that's excess stress, nutrient gaps, or environmental toxins. Here's the bottom line: estrogen balance isn't about perfection or chasing one miracle food. It's about supporting your body's natural systems, your liver, gut, and adrenal glands, so they can do the work they were designed to do. Your hormones aren't out to get you. They're constantly trying to protect you. When you give your body the right tools, it knows how to find balance again. And that's the real science of estrogen balance. It's not just about managing symptoms, it's about helping your body communicate better with itself. If this video resonated with you, there's so much more waiting for you on Plants Feed the Soul. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the very next video.